Somewhere in the southwest lies a canyon where 800 years ago, ancestral Puebloan families looked at this cliff and thought, perfect place for a home. Today, archaeologists call these ruins one of the most inaccessible sites in the region. To reach them, you traverse a ledge barely wider than your foot, hundreds of feet above the canyon floor.
It's through this door or straight to your death. So the rain is coming. You ready for this?
Heck yeah, Dad. Alright, it was okay,
Wow, look at that canyon, man.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, look, it all starts right there.
Ooh, that's really good.
What do you think, Kayla?
It's good.
You excited?
Yes.
So the site is right there, all in that cliff band. You can see it going all the way down there. But to get there, we have to go down this ledge and then basically underneath of us here, all the way around this cove and then back around to get there. It's the only way to get in is right there.
Ooh. Well, let's hope we can.
You got it, sweetie? Getting a closer look at the site out there in the ledge. Don't step on the wet spots. Wow, this seep hole is amazing.
A name or something. Dad, this is what you do not do. You should probably wipe this. Don't do that.
Okay, so it looks like we're kind of approaching the official start. And this, to me, looks like a man-made wall. Wouldn't you say, Kayla?
Yes.
Like maybe it used to go up a little bit higher.
Yeah.
And then the only way around would have been over here, which it almost looks like maybe some of this used to be set up in a way. I don't know. Definitely interesting.
Yes.
Let's go see what else there is.
Oh, that must be a wall. Right?
This canyon is just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, wow.
Snow and the glory. Hey, Dad. Don't you think right here? We kind of can't touch the walls.
That's right. This looks like this is the only way in,
And
because you're not going around,
there's a sign over
or your other option is fall to your death.
You should probably.
Yep, there's a corn cob right there.
Really?
Yeah. How cool is that?
No way.
You think their parents just let them run around playing up here?
Nope. Not running around. Probably safety. Oh, he recorded this. He recorded it.
So we have reached the main kiva, and it's still pretty well intact. As you can see, some newer support beams have been added. A lot of the roof is still here. Awesome.
Do you think that right there, that rock is supposed to stabilize, or was it used?
I don't know. It's a good question. So, sitting here on this ledge right outside this kiva, it's very evident that this particular view had to have meant something or had some sort of significance to it. The fact that it is, I mean, this is the edge right here, and then it's, 100 and something feet to your death. It's absolutely mind-blowing up here. It's so peaceful.
Is this where the other corn was?
This was another storage unit. Yep, there is a
Was
piece of corn in there.
Yep, I see one. Is that one right there?
So it's actually really difficult to get a shot of this structure because, like I said, we are literally on the edge, so I cannot get back far enough to get a wide enough shot. But this was a two-story house or two-story structure. You can see the second story that would have been on top, and then we've got the kiva right here. So I don't know if that would have been living quarters or not, but it's very small. I can kind of see in that little room. And I wonder about these little portholes. Because are they ventilation? Because there's an actual window right there.
They carved that.
You can actually see two steps in this rock
They must have made this so they
to
could
get up. So that's how they would have accessed this unit here.
I believe that turned into a bush. for ventilation.
These definitely look like living quarters because the back is definitely pretty burnt. And then as you can see, you've got a ventilation shaft that goes back out
This must
inside
be
the
cooking
room.
station. It's tough. Well, now we're going into it.
So this is a very interesting spot. These logs are actually set up in step-like patterns. And you have a log back there that looks like it's been cut with modern tools. And they are both all burnt. But this was definitely looking like living quarters as well, with all the black in there.
The end of it.
You doing okay?
Yeah, this has to be something, but there's no burned walls.
Unit of some kind. You can actually see the entire front wall just fell down. This one looks like another small.
Because it's the darkest place.
So I would have to say fear of heights was not one of their legitimate fears.
Very windy and cold. Well, now it's not very cold.
Log beam still here. So I'm unsure. I'm guessing these are granaries, storage. This may be a vent. I can't tell. We got more corn?
Yep.
Where at?
Right here.
Oh, nice.
Actually, one right there.
Still in the fire pit, huh?
Yep, and there's one right there.
Pretty cool. So you would have sat right here, and this would have been your view. Absolutely amazing.
Why did they leave their door? Why?
Those are very good questions. So it appears we're coming up to the last few buildings here. Another small, I'm guessing, storage unit. Another very small living area. Looking back down on the other ones we came around from that corner there. And then it appears this here is going to be our last structure. I'm guessing, I'm not entirely sure, but that cliff gets really thin right there. It's very neat though.
I think it was maybe.
Again, right on the edge. You definitely don't want to have a late night. Come out half awake here.
I think they have minutes.
I really think it's neat how they use the big rectangular sandstone pieces to make their door frames and window frames. So this was just a small room. It's only a window.
Yeah, like a few more.
Definitely just kind of ends right here. Man, it really looks like those are stacked up over there. So it definitely appears we have reached the end. The cliff band just kind of comes to a stop Definitely no way I'm getting around that without winding up down there.
800 years ago, ancestral Puebloan families looked at this same cliff face and made a choice. They could build somewhere safe and easy, or they could build somewhere that mattered. They chose the ledge. These weren't reckless people. They were calculated risk takers who understood their children's capabilities. They raised kids who could navigate the impossible because that's what their world demanded. Watching Kayla move across the same ledge today with confidence and precision, I realize she's channeling something those ancient families knew well. Kids are far more capable than our modern world gives them credit for.
Okay, so I did not notice this on the way in, but this stone is definitely placed. You've got 2 logs underneath of it. You've got a stone here at the end. You've got stones strategically placed throughout the whole thing. Like, this has been leveled. It's right here next to the seep, and then looks out over the entire canyon. Interesting. Well, one last look at the site. What'd you think, sweetie?
It was awesome.
It was definitely pretty amazing, wasn't it? So the rain is coming, and the wind is pretty bad. We're gonna try and hurry up and get back to the truck.
Daddy, Dad.
You ready to go get hamburgers?
Yeah.
All right, let's go get a hamburger.
It also says ice cream.
Ice cream, oh great. I brought you to a place with hamburgers and ice cream.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's how an 8-year-old reminded me that one of the best adventures aren't the safe ones. They're the ones that push us just beyond our comfort zone. Every parent watching this knows that feeling, wanting to protect your kids while knowing they need to learn to trust themselves. Today, Kayla showed me that sometimes the challenging moments create the strongest kids. If you're raising little adventurers, this is your sign. The ledges in life aren't going anywhere, but these moments with our kids don't last forever. What adventure is calling your family? Drop a comment below. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more family adventure. The best family memories aren't made from playing it safe. They're made from the moments when we choose to walk the ledge together.